gentlemen, welcome to another special edition. This is Titandala, the podcast. I'm your host. My name is Charlie, and my girl is back.
My name is Fortress. Welcome back, guys.
Have you been?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Today's been a very hectic day, man.
It's been today has been a freaking hectic day. We literally like having a shit day, but we decided, hey, let's roll.
We have to make it work at the end of the day. We have to make it work, man.
Welcome back, eh? Welcome back. We haven't done this in a while.
I haven't seen you in a while, man. Like in what?
Good to have you back.
30 minutes?
Yeah. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Like now, you know, I wanted to ask something about how you find a house in Lusaka, because it's been hectic for me. Been trying to find a house.
You're going through something.
Now, let me tell you something. What happened to me?
You got scammed?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
So this is what happened.
I want to hear the story.
I'm looking for a house, right? Like I want to move. So now, you know where you go on Facebook and get all these agent numbers, and then you're calling. You see a nice house, like looks like what you want. I get this number from this dude. I call. Then it's like, yeah, it's available. Oh, what time can I view it? After 17. I'm like, cool, even better. So I start off, because you know how traffic is.
Yeah.
So I start off maybe 16:30 somewhere there, because I was going way up to Chamba Valley there. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm going there. He's not picking up. So I text him to say, on my way. He's even read the message. I'm like, cool. When I reach there, he gave me all the directions. So I reached a point where now I have to call him.
Yeah.
The dude is not picking up.
Wow.
So I'm waiting like, maybe he's going to get back to me. 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, but I'm laughing.
30 minutes.
Wait, you are standing.
40 minutes.
You're just waiting.
1 hour. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? I try to call him. His phones are off.
Yeah.
And what did he do? Before that, he asked me to send him viewing fee, which I did. Because I was so sure I was going to see the house.
No, you don't do that, Charlie.
No, he says there are a lot of people wanting to see the house. If you send me viewing fee now, I'll make sure nobody sees the house until you get there.
And then
I saw it on Facebook.
It's actually not even supposed to be like that. They're not even supposed to be charging for viewing fee. How do you have to view a product that you're not buying? You have to pay for it and then get it. I felt
so dumb, you know, like all the way that side, and then up to now, I think it's even blocked my number. and it was just like a 200 kwacha. Like, guys, come on, like, what you?
Oh my God. I don't know why I'm laughing.
It's hectic in Lusaka to find a house.
This is supposed to be such a sad moment for you, but I don't know why I'm laughing at you. But you know better. You're not supposed to pay for a product that you haven't bought.
This guy sounded, on the phone like, no.
Scamming is the first business that is booming in Lusaka. You get scammed. Scam.com. Yeah? They scam you. Like, it's like a website where people just go there and feel like scamming people.
That's so silly,
like that.
Have you ever been scammed before?
1,000 times, Chief.
What happened?
Lusaka
people show
for
you
Forex.
flames.
It was for Forex. But then this is like a person that I knew personally. And then he was like, no, have you heard of Forex and stuff like that? I was like, yeah, cool, I've heard of it. People make money out of it. I'll teach you how to trade. I was like, I don't have time for that. Can you just trade for me on my behalf? I get an account, fund it, and
how does that
like
thing work, though?
So Forex is like it's a process of buying and selling of currencies, stocks, a whole lot of things are on the market, but not like fish.
So what do? You invest and then it grows, like
it grows, but then you trade through signals that you were given by a professional person who knows how to trade.
Yeah.
So like you have to read the market to say a lot of buyers are going to be on the market or a lot of sellers are going to be on the market, and then you have to place an entry to say this time I'll only trade for 5 minutes and I'm only making $5. So they teach about discipline. That's why a whole lot of people don't know how to do it. They teach about discipline, about not trading with emotions, about not trading when you're not sure about the market, if it's going to, it's going to be a recession, it's going to be like that. Yeah, it's a different type of stuff, but it's
sounds like something interesting. Like something that
you should try it.
So what happened? Your money entered.
Hey, not talk about this thing. My money was eaten. Somebody ate my money, yo. I was like, yo, this is a person that I knew.
But for you, was it a case where it was the market, or people just come to you, send money, and then they just didn't?
When I sent the money. it was a matter of me funding the account with the $50 US. And by then, $50 was a lot of money.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I sent the money, and I actually saw the money in the account, but I don't know what happened. A few days later, I checked, I saw there was 0-0. Not as the fact that I never saw a trade, but I saw a withdrawal of the money. Somebody withdrew the money out of the account. So I was like, I've been scammed.
Gone.
I'm scammed, man.
Gone. The soccer people show you flames.
Yeah, they show
no.
they show us
But here's the
flames every
thing.
day.
You shouldn't get scammed. You do not release money for like with that good advice you give. Like, yo, I wish I called you before that. Like,
are you telling yourself or are you telling me?
I'll never do that again. Ever. Ever. But
Scam advice. Coming from you who got scammed.
finding a house is really something that is crazy in Lusaka. I'll tell you what, like for me, no. There could be a better way of finding homes, but there are people that actually find houses easily. You know?
Anyway, let's get into the stories.
Yeah, what's been happening? What's been happening?
First
A
of
lot
all,
happening
if
this
you're
week.
a Manchester City fan, I'm sure you are having quite an amazing time of your life because Manchester City has been performing well in the Premier League, and they're coming in first.
They might be getting the Premier League, right?
I think they are going to. I think so. But you never know.
Are you a Man City fan?
Ish, no. I don't deal with Man City. Manchester United, Manchester City fans are just the same. They just feel like, you know, I don't know.
It's like brothers and sisters, those ones.
Yeah, they feel like they drive, you know, cars that fly and stuff like that. Like we are just beneath them and stuff like. I don't like Manchester City fans. They just feel themselves for no reason. But anyway, we're talking about our own homeboy, Enock Mwepu, who apparently Manchester City, Liverpool might be interested in him. Guys,
which is I think great. Which is I think great. He's having a great time where he is. So apparently, also at his club, Enock Mwepu got goal of the season. Goal of the season, not goal of the what of the month.
Wow,
season at his club.
Great.
Yeah, congratulations! Big shout out to him. He means business. There, he's not playing there.
But do you know how it is?
Literally,
I feel there's too much comparison between Enock Mwepu, those people that are in the
EPL.
Diaspora.
Yeah.
I
between
think
Mwepu and
the players and Patson Daka and Fashion Sakala.
Yeah.
There's too much. Ourselves as Zambians, instead of us supporting them, we like comparing them. Like, no, this one is better, this one's that. But then they're all.
But you can't help. You can't help but compare. You know what I mean?
What? So you're saying who's better? Enock Mwepu, Patson Daka. Yeah, give me an answer.
Who's captain between the two?
I don't know this team.
Mwepu is captain of the team, so that tells you something. But they're all tremendous.
But that doesn't mean that if a player becomes a captain, is a great player.
What do they use as a barometer to choose who a captain is?
Sometimes
somebody should tell us in the comments. You know, like how do they choose a captain of the team? Because most of the time it's not even the best of the players in the squad. So I don't know what they use, but
do they have like a criteria that they use?
Actually, we should know that. So please if they do, tell us in the comments. Would love to know. Also, still on a footballing note, Enock Mwepu had injury. And a lot of people were like, no, he's not going to be available for the AFCON qualifier, the first assignment against Ivory Coast on the 28th of this month. So apparently FAS released a statement to say, don't worry, he's available. I was like, yeah, the captain is going to be in there.
It's going to be the players. This joke, I don't know, I heard this joke the last time the boys were playing. Like, it's always Patson Daka, Enock Mwepu, Fashion Sakala against the other team. Like the other ones don't. It's like the other ones are
like it's like when you're watching Leicester City, you're just looking at Patson Daka. How is he gonna play? Like you forget about everybody else.
Yeah, and then you guys, what's up with you Zambians? Like you're just waiting for him to. He has made a mistake. Oh yeah, he's been substituted. Oh this or that. Anyway, football. Life is football.
Soccer.
Anything can happen. Hey, moving forward, I would love to take this time to educate people that Fenty Beauty is not Rihanna coming to Africa on the 27th of May.
I saw a lot of people at Rihanna coming to Zambia. She's going to be at East Park Mall on the 27th.
You know what?
I'm like, where are they selling tickets?
Someone made a comment to say she's going to give birth at Mutale Mwanza. Oh, you see?
Oh man, she's not moving about. So apparently, big shout out to Mutale Mwanza and Clear Ice Cream. These guys are gonna be the face of Fenty. here in Zambia, which is absolutely amazing. And then absolutely amazing. Big shout out to them.
People are just crazy in the comments. They're like, no, maybe it's because it's just fenty. But hey, I think they were using, about the criteria, they were using according to the brand that you represent and how influential you are and what you can do with it. And they picked the right people.
You should have seen the bashing from fellow women. Like, I don't know why that is. Fellow women are like, no, it's not actually Rihanna who picked Mutale Mwanza to represent. It's actually an agency in South Africa. You know, trying to distance, like, Fenty is Fenty Beauty, guys.
They had to connect even from South Africa. People have time.
Yeah, but anyway, and people are entitled to their own opinions, but whatever it is, it's a great win for Zambian women, and I think this is absolutely amazing. So, in one of the posts I saw, they say Mutale Mwanza, one of the reasons why she was picked is because she is actually the most followed on Facebook, and she's got the largest following. Yeah. Female with the largest following, which Millie Beauty actually didn't sit well with her. That statement. Yeah, she's like, hell no, if that's a criteria, they should have picked me because I've got 1 million followers plus. And I was like, Millie Beauty has got her own products though.
Yeah, like they cannot affiliate your products. Millie Beauty, you have a makeup brand, you have within your makeup brand, you have eyeshadows, you have lip kits, you have everything that Fenty does. So why would I want to advertise my business with your business?
It's Rihanna.
You do shawarmas and I do shawarmas and I want to advertise with your shawarmas? Like, what are you talking about?
Because I'm Rihanna.
Hey, Fenty Beauty is a big brand. It's a huge brand. It's not like somebody just woke up like...
And you know,
they had to do their research, I'm sure.
Yeah, they had to. They had to. And I didn't know. I didn't know that Millie Beauty had over 1 million followers. You know, that's a milestone.
That's good. Wait, she does?
Yeah, 1 million plus followers.
How did I not know this?
That's amazing. Are you not on the page?
I feel bad.
Not a fan?
No, it's not that I'm not a fan. It's just that
you should see how you just change your face. But anyways.
I just don't follow her. I'm not trying to bash her or anything, but I just don't follow her.
Yeah.
Her Facebook account.
So you and me not following her, she has 1 million plus, so we don't matter. We just like...
Yeah, anyway, it
doesn't
doesn't matter.
A podcast somewhere. You know? Doesn't matter. You know? I hope to get in touch with Mutale Mwanza on the show and, you know, just to tell us how the deal came about and just to share how that is. You see what we always say about branding yourself in a certain way?
You were talking about it. And I remember, I think we attended... You were a speaker. Why are we talking about this? You were talking about
what was I talking about?
How you started with 1 groundnut and then later on you
I don't do motivational talk.
Bags and bags and bags of groundnuts. Yeah, that's what he did. He was talking about how he started with 1 rice and then at the end of it he had mongo rice, he had nakonde rice and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know.
But hey, branding is very important. That's something that I learned. You brand yourself in a certain way so that it appeals to people. And whoever that wants to come and check out whatever you do and how influential you are with your brand and how it's going to work out, I think that's just the way it goes. Branding is very important.
So Millie Beauty actually released a statement to say, among all the Zambian female celebrities and bloggers, I'm the one leading with 1 million plus followers on Facebook and still growing my Instagram, and it can only be God. Ngani commented Mutale Mwanza as the most followed female star on Facebook, but she has 900,000 followers.
Less followers, 100 less followers than she does.
Okay. I actually went to check her page. It's legit. She's over 1 million.
Wow, that's
over
great.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know. I didn't know. Anyway,
what else has been happening? So there is, on a sad note, there's a student who died in China.
Yeah.
So apparently, Mwenya, who's died in China, the family is still struggling to actually raise the amount of money needed to actually bring the body back to Zambia.
When I was reading about that.
Yeah,
I was very saddened.
So over 2 weeks since the tragic death of a Zambian student in China, the family has so far raised 30,000 out of the 340,000
That's a lot of money
needed to repatriate the body to Zambia. So the father of the deceased, Morgan Mwenya, says a desperate quest to raise funds, the family undertook a fundraising walk with youths of Kapirimposhi that assisted to conduct the procession. So Mr. Mwenya says the family is in dire need of assistance and is hopeful that constant engagement with Minister of Foreign Affairs and international cooperation, Stanley Kakubo, who is also a Kapiri Member of Parliament, will lead into solution. Yeah, man.
That's so sad. I don't even know what to say about it.
You send a child to study and something like that happens. It's something that you don't expect. Death is not anything you expect. So this is really sad for
I remember
in your family.
Yesterday I was having a conversation with the girls about there's unfortunately an UNZA student who passed on in his 7th year of doing medicine, just when he was about to finish. And this is witchcraft. There's nothing like...
Nah, it can't be witchcraft.
This is witchcraft.
Don't be an African.
This is witchcraft.
As much as sad as it is, it cannot be witchcraft. It just happens, Just happens sometimes.
Do you know, they had to
People die on their wedding day. God forbid, but people die on their wedding day, so...
You're going to have a wedding, wedding, No.
So you can't say, no, someone was jealous from the village.
It's the village people. Don't show them your successes on social media.
Hey, but village people show you flames, my friends. Hey, those people.
The cars.
And they come to visit just to see how you're doing. And then when they go back there,
they hit the nail on the head. You should stop posing on people's cars, please. Stop posing in people's houses. Show that you are suffering here in Lusaka City.
Village people show you flames.
Show them that you're suffering. Don't try to. But hey, this is where the branding comes in. You brand yourself in a certain way. People don't even know what they're doing. They are branding themselves. Like, I have to show this type of lifestyle, that this is where I hang out in expensive places. This is the car that I drive and stuff like that. You're branding yourself. But then that branding will attract village people,
Yeah, I was reading somewhere say that was I found so funny on Twitter. They say that this thing of posing in front of people's cars, you're confusing your ancestors. They think you already made it.
That is true. I think I saw that tweet. I saw it.
Ancestors like, I already has. Just forget about him.
Yeah,
it's crazy, guys. It's crazy.
Hey, moving forward.
So there was a trending video that I was getting to, which was so funny, and then there was another trending video which was so sad. I don't know which one I should start with.
Try to start on the sad note so that I laugh later. I have the last laugh.
The sad one is that you saw the woman that was caught stealing fish in a butchery. And then she was hiding her fish inside there and whatever.
Yeah,
for me, that was so sad that they made her do that and paraded her on social media like that, because it's...
That's a mother.
Why was she stealing? If it was somebody who was stealing alcohol in a bar, I would be but she was stealing food. That was clearly food for the family, I guess. And I felt so bad when they were just parading her and taking a video of her and telling her, show us how you were stealing. And then, fish is cold, right? Fish is cold. I'm serious. Fish is cold. I don't know where it was going, but I was just
this is going, man. I know
extremes that people can go to just to make sure that
life is tough,
they actually feed their family and whatnot. So for me, that was really, really crazy. And it was so sad that they had to parade her on social media just for likes and whatnot. I don't know what they were trying to prove.
It's not like she was going from store to store to steal whatever she stole. It's just like she was in a desperate moment, It's either I steal or I don't steal. It's either I get caught. It's a moment. It's risky business that she had to do there. But then at the end goal was for her to go and feed probably her family home, and she didn't have things to do. But then stealing is not an excuse for you to do anything.
So I went down through the comments. A lot of people were so saddened with the video, and they're like, "Can you assist us with the contact?"
Yeah,
so we try to help her, maybe start a business. To me, she didn't look. She even has a ring.
Yeah.
It's this thing where I don't know whether. I'm telling men need to do. No, let's step up, guys.
Life is tough, guys.
No, men need to step up. To be honest, we need to step up.
Mans are Westmans these days.
Mans
are Westmans. You are Westmans.
We gotta step up.
Somebody's time.
Yeah. And then now to the funny video. Did you see the video where a man turned into a cow? Did you? When I saw that, I was like, what am I watching? There was like a tail wiggling there.
That wasn't photoshopped or anything. We can't say the edited. That was true.
No ways, that was true.
You see what I'm talking about? Africans doing the African thing.
Man, when village people, you see, that's what happened. And you know what's so funny about that is that one of the biggest celebrities in the States actually posted the video.
For real?
Yeah.
Who?
And it could be only a crazy one. Try to guess.
Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. That guy is... So
Wait, you follow him too?
Yeah, I do. So Snoop Dogg actually
On his
posted
Instagram
on
account.
his Instagram.
Oh,
and then
no.
you had all these other big celebrities like, well, what the fuck is going on here? And then you had all these white blondes in the comments like, I hope they didn't have to bury an animal just to get an Instagram video, because it looks like he was sitting on a cow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, well.
I'm like, this is
and
not Hollywood.
Then where is the legs and whatnot?
Yeah.
He was sitting on the cow. Where's the head of it?
Yeah, I hope they didn't have to bury an animal just to do an Instagram video. I'm like, oh, welcome to Africa. Welcome to Africa.
In Africa, we don't play, man. We don't play.
But you know what was funnier was when he was crying like a cow.
Yeah, I remember.
Clement you must play the video there. Like, it was crazy.
Yo,
that was crazy.
Was
And then
like
the story behind that is like, he slept with...
like,
no, that wasn't funny, guys.
collect the sound. More.
And it stays with you. That's the thing. I don't want to remember it. It was crazy. So apparently the story was that he slept with somebody else's wife, and then they did things, and then... So I'm like, what happened? Now, like, can't he walk?
I don't know. It's gonna be.
That was so funny. That was really, really, really so funny.
It's sad. It is sad that maybe if he goes and asks for forgiveness, probably they're going to change him back into a human being. I don't know. Where is it reached? Nobody's even doing a follow-up story. Like, we just saw it.
Yeah, you know, like this.
And it was in Zim. And it was in Malawi.
We'd have to hear a follow-up story. Like, what happened after that? Was he
I hope
turned
I
back
do.
into a human being and whatever? But, that's crazy. Like, I wanted to know, like, does it just happen? Maybe we should get one of these people that knows these spiritual things. Like, what happens? Like, is it instant? Like, you just turn while you're walking? Could be the funniest thing. Like, you're walking and then you just... your legs have changed.
You're not supposed to be laughing about
I thought this is 2022. Things like that were of the past, but hey.
The village people don't know which year it is. Maybe they know which year it is, but you're going to know which day it is.
I tell you. It's crazy, man. As we wrap up, what else happened this week?
What happened this week is that I think a whole lot of people now are learning how to make money through, what's that platform called? Scamming again. Yeah. Yeah. You know, don't get scammed. Read about it. I got scammed, man. Scammed.com.
I was just
he
like,
was
no, you know what?
scammed.com.
This is crazy. Like,
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah.
Please, next time, be woke. You're not supposed to pay for a product that you haven't seen.
I know,
doesn't
right?
work like
This
that.
guy sounded so trustworthy. Like, yeah, no problem. In fact, I'm going to keep this. If you send me this money, I'm going to keep. Nobody's going to view the house until you come. I'm like, cool, clean. Yeah, here it is. What's your air? Brrr, boom, boom, boom. I'm there. Switches off his.
Oh, he's laughing at you. Yeah.
It'll happen to you. Wait.
Hey. He has learned the hard way. Don't pay for viewing for whatever you're viewing for.
And then this other time when I was scammed, you know what happened?
It happened again. Yeah. Okay.
One of my friends that I talk to just sends me a message to say, hi, how you doing? I'm like, great. This is the person I interact with, one of the industry artists. She's like, are you able to send me a 500 kwacha now? I'll send it in 3 hours time. It's something I want to do. And, you know, this is my friend, this is my person. And I'm like, yeah, clean,
Charlie
no problem.
sends.
Should I? And then she sends me a number that I should send to. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, cool. Then I sent. Now, 3 hours later, she calls me. I'm like, obviously she's wants to send me. She's like, did you receive a message on my phone asking for money and whatever? Like, yeah. I was like, no. Somebody stole my phone and they were texting everybody on my contact list to send money to a certain number.
Wow.
I was, yeah, exactly. You know, that's what happened.
He's so smart. I want to do that.
That's what happened. So when,
I'm going to text people, say,
you know what I mean?
somebody stole my phone and I'm going to 500.
It was
no,
crazy.
I'm going to do 1,000.
You know, so they actually broke into her, at a shopping mall, into her car.
Wow.
And stole her bag, got her phone. It didn't have a password or anything. So that person started texting everybody on the contact list, asking for a 500 kwacha.
He's sharp, man.
And sending it to a number.
Yep.
By the time she was recovering the phone, I don't know how much money that guy had made.
Yo, he's smart. 500.
I was like, so she's like, so there are some people that actually sent to my account, so I'm sending it back. So those that sent to the other account, unfortunately, one of them couldn't get the money back. So I was like, yeesh, man, these days.
That's
no,
crazy,
I can't trust
man.
anybody. Anyways, You had next week. Check out an interview with Roberto. We had Roberto on the show. You had a killer time. Can't wait to check out that episode. Yeah, can't wait to check out that episode. Tell us what you think about that episode and much more to come. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel and keep giving us that feedback. Otherwise, in closing,
don't get scammed like Todd.
That's the big one. Don't get scammed. Until next week, we out.
Bye.